Hello everybody. Hey, here we go again. POS number 7. This time we're going to go out with Serenity, and let's have a look at the grouping so we can see where everybody is and what everybody's doing and why everybody's doing it. Where is it? Is it here? Yes, it is. So this is the current leaderboard. As you can see, Aqua at the top, followed by Endgame, followed by Turks, followed by APA, followed by Kana, followed by Serenity, followed by My Clan, Veil, yay, and then Souls. They're all, everybody from 5 downwards are all on 33,000 cups. So if we then go and have a look at what's catching up behind, wow, oh, that's too far down, we want that one. Well, we have IMOR, Raid, BPS, all trying to get back into the top 8. So BPS, Raid and IMOR looking for good results tonight to get back in there at the expense of somebody who's already in. So let's keep that in mind. Looking, we're due to go out in what, about 4 minutes. We'll get the invite. Looking at the chart, well, we're in Group 2. Here is Serenity. Now, they are going to go out with CMAS. However, when I then look at Blitz Assistant, which I can't show on here, the chances are they're going to be meeting in the quarterfinal Turks. That is an interesting game. So we're going to be here for that. IMOR have a bye, so they're looking very, very happy. Aqua, well, they should be very happy with their group as well. They haven't got anybody to moan about, to be perfectly honest with you. Moving down to Veil, well, Veil have also got an interesting group. The chances are they could be meeting Hesop or SYS, it all depends. So that's looking an interesting one as well. Keep moving down through the groups. We eventually get to Raid and, BPS. BPS should be looking at, they could meet Loka, they could meet Phoenix, or they could meet HNK out. It all depends. Souls, their other team, have got a bye. Both Souls teams have got a bye. Hey, Aquanite, long time no see. How you doing, fella? Hello, kerfuffles. Carry on moving down. Well, we've then got S4W have got a bye. Nobody really to mention there. Raid, right down in Group 7, and chances are they've got a relatively easy-ish group. They will turn up against Endgame eventually, though. So we'll see. It's all to play for. There's lots to play for still. It's not as easy running. I mean, this is the penultimate PYS, to be fair. So the teams are looking forward. Give me 2 seconds a minute while I just shout at somebody. One moment. Sorry about that. I have to just go and tell somebody to stop shouting because they're screaming for whoever. Hey, Treadhead Pete. Yeah, that's right, Aquanite. We are following Serenity, who did pretty well the other day, to be perfectly fair and honest with you. They have got a bit of a toughish group today, though. What with the Turks. Turks have been playing well. They've gone off the boil a little bit, Turks. But up until... they have gone off the boil a little bit, but not much. And Serenity was on fire the other day, literally on fire. They were playing really well. They played absolutely spectacularly against Kana. And they played well, and they didn't play too badly against the BPS or Aqua either. So it's going to be an interesting one. Like I said, the top 8 still undecided. There's still a lot to play for out there, to be honest with you, and there's a lot of clans in contention. It's from 5th all the way down to 12th. Really, is that any of those clans could be in the top 8. It's that tight. It's not as straightforward as people think. It really is tight at the top. Well, not at the top. I mean, the top 4 are pretty safe, to be honest with you. but 5 downwards, they're not. So it's good that it's like this. Let's be honest. I mean, it's interesting. Oh, God, tournament room. So, as I said, we're going out with Serenity against CMAS. I don't know CMAS, but we'll jump in about another minute. Hey, Yusuf. Hey, Bozat. How you doing? So we'll jump in a short time, as soon as we get down to the 3 minutes and 30-second mark. That way, the chances of any stream sniping, not that there will be any, but the chances of any stream sniping is sort of put to bed. Nobody can complain. Don't forget, there is a delay on the stream, so you're not going to hear my responses to you interaction-wise for quite a while. That's just the way it works. So whilst I'm waiting for that, I'm going to open a container. No, a free one, like this one. Open a big container and get a big pile. Oh, credits. No, don't be credits. Ah, boosters. So there we go. Let's jump into the room. We are going out on Alpenstadt. Serenity will be on the north spawn, and CMAS will be on the south spawn. Actually, don't know CMAS. I must say I don't know them. I don't know where they sit in the table. Let's find out. I think they must sit in the lower echelon. In fact, they don't even. No, are they sitting in the lower echelon? They don't even sit in the lower echelon. So they're clearly a clan that's just decided to jump in and have a play, which is not too bad. But I don't know them, so I need to go have a look at what we got. We've got Babinka. 3 Regin 4, Spiegel, Hervinek, and Hacker so far. That's who we've got so far. So at the moment, there's still 2.5 minutes to go, and they've not fully ready. They haven't got a full team yet. CMAS. Serenity's already ready up. We got Adamantly in an E5, Legon in an Object 140, Spitfires in nice 4, Tacon in a 140, Phoenix in nice 4, Platinum. Oh, Phoenix is just jumping out. Platinum in an E5, and Tritinio. I'm awful at French. Sorry, guys. And now they're playing around. But Triton's going to be in an E5. Oh, so they've got somebody else just turned up. Who's this? XXX Seska. So we've got Seska turn up. I don't know who Seska is. And apologies for this. I mean, they're all called. I mean, Nuonet. I'm awful at French. Absolutely horrendous at French. So I apologise in advance, guys. Why did you change your names? So far, unfortunately, CMAS have only got 6 players. Hopefully they'll get 7. If not, it's going to be a bit of a pushover for Serenity. Looking at CMAS, we got Babinka in a Kranwagen, 3 Regine 4 and a VK72, Seska in a MAX50B, Spielbeck in a WZ113. Oh, Hervin, who's this? Irvinyak, sorry. Irvinyak in an IS4 and Hacker in a Mark 6. Don't really know what Serenity's taking because they're not. I don't know what team they are. I don't even know who's in the team yet. We've got 50 seconds to go, so it's 7 against 6. So we'll see. But I think if there's only 6, unfortunately, CMAS you're going to be pushed over here. It's just the way it goes, I'm afraid, by Serenity. It's that's just the way it is. Which means we have to wait a while until we get to the next stage, which I believe is the quarterfinals. Hey, Joey Gorman. So 13 seconds still to go. Serenity still toying with us with jumping in and out, in and out, in and out, and jumping and jumping. Hey, Bill, how's it going over there in Edmonton, dude? So here we go. 7 against 6. Yeah, I don't think Don't think CMAS is going to be able to do much against the onslaught that is coming their way. KFC Lausanne. I used to live in Lausanne. It's in Switzerland. I used to live there. I used to go to the Neon Festival. It was very nice. Oh, face cam. Yeah, no, I don't put face cam on for tournaments because it means I have to set up the green screen. Anyway, let's get up high, and already we got Tachyon and Legon heading out towards the A-cap. Fire. You got Spitfires and Brocken already down there overlooking the B-cap. Platinum, Admantly, and Trituniet are also heading for the A-cap area. Oh, no, they've decided to have a bit of a shindig in the middle of the map, as you do. CMAS, however, are going en route to the C-cap. Probably the best thing for them, let's be honest, because there are only 6 of them, and you know, that's never a good thing. So B and A are being taken. C-cap will be taken by Spiel. So there we go. All my viewers have now left. Bye, viewers. Chieftain is going to push on to Spitfires. Don't know if that's a good move, Chieftain. That's Hacker, by the way. Ligonier in the Object 140 is trying to get those spots. He himself has been spotted by Hervink. Herviniek, sorry. Ligonier is coming in the Object 140 as well. Herviniek in the IS-4 moving away there. 3 Regime 4 is being smacked by Brokiniet. So he's pulling back. Babinka is now being spotted by Admantly. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, I mean, CMAS, kudos for you going into this battle, guys, with only 6 against Serenity, but you really put yourselves on the back foot. Already, the points are totally against poor old CMAS. They're pushing onto the middle. Trityon, Trituniet and Spitfires are going to push onto Regine, and Brockiniet is being pushed by Babinka. I don't know if that's a good idea, Babinka, because you've got tanks all around you, my friend, and you're about to go down here. Even Brockiniet is completely ignoring you. And to be fair, Serenity are not rushing over them. They could swamp them. Takon does take down Babinka, sorry. Seska is being pushed down the 50B. Trityon taken down. There we go. Poor old Spiebel can go down as well. And Bronze Warrior of the WZ 113. Amantli should be able to take him out there. Poor old Hacker goes down. Chieftain Mark 6. Down he goes, leaving Herviniek last man standing in the IS-4. But the battle's over on points anyway. Yeah, when there's only 6 players, it's pretty, you know, backs against the walls, to be fair. But we're going to switch those spawn points here. Maybe CMAS, hopefully they will go out again. It's good experience for them, let's be honest. And we are going to play, that's good, kudos. So switching the spawn points, this time we have Serenity on the south spawn, CMAS on the north spawn. Looking at the way the teams are rolling out here, well, so far we have the Serenity team have readied up. We have Mantley in an E5, Brockin in a Batchat, Legonin in a WZ113 GFT, the TD version, but he may be swapping. Spitfires in a Mouse, Takon in a 113 GFT as well, Platinum in a Batchat, Tritoon in a Batchat, Admantly dropping out. He's in a Jagdpanther. Jägeroo, there you go. Sticking the Jagdpanzer. Brocky. So, Batchats all around, apart from Spitfires in a Mouse and Admantly in a Jägeroo. Nobody is now taking the WZ. Moving over to CMAS, well, we have Babinka in a 121B, 3 Regime 4 in a Sheridan, Seska in an AMX-50B, Spiedel in a 113 GFT, Irviniek in a 268 and Hacker in a 268. Seems like both clans are looking to have some fun. And everybody's gone. Where's everybody gone? Nobody is watching the stream now. That's bad, dude. Oof. Not a single. I've got 4 people watching. Hey, there you go. Anyway, we're off. We're going. It's Serenity against CMAS. Bless them. They've only got 6 players, but hey, 6 players is better than 5 players, but not as good as 7 players, let's be fair. Why do you need help? You don't need help. Not even kicked off yet. So again, I think I have this one in the bag. I'll not saying anything bad about CMAS, but they've only got 6 players, bless them. So Tritunyet is going out towards the A gap, all alone and isolated, so we're going to go with him. And why not? 3 Regime 4 has gone in the Sheridan. It hasn't got missiles anymore though. Well, there's another meeting taking place with the Serenity team here. We'll have a chinwag finding out what's going on. And Legionier saying, no, we need to hold you back. Don't want you rushing too far too quickly. So just a bit of shenanigans going down. Oh, and Babinka there in the 1-2-1B. Well, that's a YOLO. I don't think you want to be doing that, Babinka. You're now going to get surrounded by quite a few back chaps. Quite killed him too. And yeah. Poor old Platinum has been smacked though. Bye, Babinka. Thank you. It was a valiant effort. No. Tritunyet is going to take him down maybe. Now the Object 268 is of Hacker is going to be absolutely mullered. Back chance. They're going to forget about the AX50B, I think. Brockinyet is moving over to Spiel. Trying to give some big rolls into the poor old WZ, and he does, and he's going to get one more in there. And down. Oh, Tritunyet is chasing down Seska there. Platinum is going to join him. Down goes the WZ. The MX-50B has got the most. The Sheridan's going to go. There he goes. And it's just Seska there. But he's not going to last. He's got an engine fire. Platinum has got 3 there. Maybe one more. No, that's about. So Tritunyet takes him down. Pretty straightforward stuff for Serenity as they move into the quarterfinal. So, we can look at what they did, but no point really. Kudos to CMAS though for turning up, even though they only had 6 players. You cannot fault them for that. To be honest with you, let's get some replays going. Oof, zoomed in. Let's get some replays going. Here's one from Every Good Name Is Taken, who is currently having a lot more people watching than me. So there we go. Poof. Poof. Blitzen. Oh, my boss is phoning, excuse me. Yeah, that's work from. Ooh! Look at that. 6 people watching. Ooh! 1 up to 10. Woo! Fusion's on a roll. Yeah. Oh, so this is Every Good Name Is Taken, rolling out in the E50, not the E50M. This is the, see, the squeaky chair's gone, and I know you all miss it. It's just a creaky chair now. So we've got a long way, 20 odd minutes to go before anything happens. And I'm anticipating it's going to be Serenity against Turks. It should be an interesting game. It's not a must-win for Turk, but it really is a must-win for Serenity. They need to actually progress into tomorrow because there are other clans out there that are trying to snap that 8th place away from them. So they do. It is an important game for Serenity. Now, we did see them play WoW the other day against the likes of Hana and BPS, but that was the other day. I mean, this is today. It's a different day. It's different maps, different mindset. But I mean, Serenity are a good team. They've got a lot of experienced players, a lot of good players. But you know, Turks is not a pushover clan. They're currently 3rd place in the table. It's not a must-win for them, so it'll be an interesting one to see. It depends. As I said, there's a lot more riding on it for Serenity than Turks. Let's see. How many of these have I done this past week? 4, 6, 7, 8. This is my 9th, just this week. Because I do Asia as well, so you get one on Asia, one on EU every other day, and then we had a 3rd one on EU. So yeah, so it's 2 days, every 2 days. So what's that? Asia, Europe, that's 2. Then the next round, that's 4. Then we have PYS 6, which again is another 4. Then the extra one, that's 9. So this is 10, 11. Yeah, 9. 9, yeah, 9 or 11. It's either 11 or 9. Or one of them. Yeah, I'm looking for a bit of a break. To be honest. But I enjoy it, it's good fun. Streaming the tournaments is fantastic because you get to watch them up close and personal. And you get to see, you know, how the players, the best players, do operate as a single unit in a team. You know, it's beautiful to watch. It's absolutely beautiful to watch when they really throw the gauntlet down, and they do it a lot. You know, I was on Asia earlier and Feast threw the gauntlet down against ENT and absolutely destroyed them in less than, you know, like a minute and a half of the game. And then ENT in the 3rd place playoff destroyed Calm in like a minute and a half. Awesome to watch. A really aggressive playstyle. And when the playstyle is aggressive like that, and they work as that single unit, it is amazing to watch. Every year's got everything to play for here. I mean, he's a one-shot, and I'm surprised nobody's pushing him. They're trying to get down the PTA, which goes 57 heavy, so the Tortoise, I think it's Tortoise can't really push him into the PTA. But the IS-4 should have done a lot better than what he did. I mean, he's in a bad position, the IS-4. So, no, look at that. The MX-50B is complaining. I don't know why. I don't know why the 50B is complaining. Oof. Car with 5, eh? So there's just a VK left, I think. VK90, is it? Oh no, it's a VK4502B. So I'm not seeing him. Like I said, I don't know why the 50B is complaining. Difficult to pen frontally like that. Everybody knows that. Oh, that's a great shot from the PTA though. Maybe you have to get it side on here. Oh, good shot. Low roll though. 206. Best. Oh, he just gets behind the hill. Oh, but there you go. Better hide your baby oil. Takes him down. 3,767 there for Every in the E50. That's a nice little first class. Great little game. The MX-50B, who complained for most of the game, went out with a 0, bless him. And that's probably why he's complaining. Well, let's have a look, see if we've got any more results. We should have. So we will see what we will see, who's going through. So at the moment we have Kraken S have gone through, RNG have gone through, both teams of Kana have gone through. Souls, they did have a bye. BHBP has gone through and Corpy. So let's have a look who's playing who. Well, we have Kraken S against Corpy. That'll be an interesting one. RNG against Kana. That's Kana's main team. That is being streamed by Every, I believe. Dropping down to the Camels of Kana. That's the other team. They've got BHBP, so that'll be an interesting game. Then Souls. Well, Souls are going out with, we don't know yet. It's one of these down here. Let's find out if we can. Thought we should have known that by now, bless them. So Souls are waiting on the victory between Vibes and VMOR. So let's have a look at Vibes. Vibe, they're still playing. Vibes are not a bad team either. Which team is it? Daily damage, lost my hit points, the bear knows. So, you know, they've got some good players in there. So we're still waiting on Vibes. In Group 2, well, Serenity are facing off with the Turks. And that's Turks' main team, I believe. Max Verstappen, George Russell, Nicky Lauda. That is their main team. So Aqua are through as well. They are playing against Envico. So Chard are also through. And they are playing against Sparta. That'll be an interesting game. Sparta have been playing well. IMOR had a bye, and I think they're still waiting on whoever they're waiting on. So let's find out who IMOR are waiting on. Now they're waiting on Tess and PLDK. I don't know either of those clans, to be perfectly honest with you. So this is Tess. I don't know them. Yeah, well, Tess are going in to play IMOR. That's an interesting one. Maybe we've got a result on Vibes. No, we still, yes, we do. Vibes have turned over VMOR, and they will roll out against Souls. Moving down the group, well, we have 57th are through. They will be playing APA. That's APA's second team, however. Then we have SYS. They should be up against SOP. Yeah, that's going to be a good match. And then we have Vale against TFCZ, I believe. No, E90E, whoever they are. I don't know these, to be fair, but that's who Vale are up against. TFCZ, we don't know yet. Oh, they're playing Stars. They had a bye, so there we go. Moving down to Group 4, well, HNKL through. They are playing BPS. So BPS going through there. Loca, well, they had a bye and they're playing Phoenix. IMOR, no, they didn't have a bye. IMOR had the bye. IMOR will be playing Geo1. I don't know who Geo1 are, but congratulations Geo1 for getting up against them. Souls Pro Touch as the other team. They're playing PS Bob. That'll be an interesting one, and that's the end of that. Moving down the groups, well, we have Reckham. They were playing the main team of APA. That is their main team, I believe. Is that their main team? Or is the other? Have they changed their name? Oh dear, is APA Papa? Is this APA the main team? Which, if they keep changing their names. Well, that's not their main team, I don't think. I don't know. Have they got 3 teams now? I have no idea, I'm losing the plot. So Aeon, they are playing against S4W. Reti are through, they will be playing against IRI2. Cross are through, and they were playing Mia. APA, and when we saw they're playing, we know S4W Mia playing. Moving down, we got Fufor. Fufor playing against the Turks' second team. It's Turks' second team. But you can see they're all... there's Bao Delphine. Hello, Bao. Then Endgame, well, I'm no surprise at where they're going. They're against Turk Tank. Vale, second team, well, they are off against Fin 16. Raid. Oh, Raid have got DWF. So, keep going down. Is that the last one? No, it's not. Group 7 is the last one, and I don't know hardly any of these people. There's the APA. So there are 3 APAs now. Hey, Danielis. There are 3 APAs. That's a lot of APAs. So your PPC, whoever they are, I don't know who PPC are. But they're against Brev 2. I don't know who Brev 2 is either. We've got Dodge. I don't know who Dodge are, to be honest with you. They're against Quick. Brev 2 Crown. I don't know who Crown are either. I'm sorry, guys. They're against APA main team. And then we have Hidden. I know who Hidden are. And they're against JO46. And then we have Quick and JO46. And that should be it. We're just we're just waiting now for the, so I need to find another replay. I've got plenty. Let's have a look at this one. It's Rudy. Nothing wrong with the Rudy. So somebody said they sent me a load of stuff. So where are my replays? There are my replays. I'll need these for later. Ah, Aquanite. Oh, I don't want that. Where's Aquanite? I'm watching this one at the moment, so we're doing. Use the left again. Bye, everybody. Well, you've got a big game coming up next. I mean, Turks against Serenity. That's a big game. It's a big, big game. Everybody's everywhere else. Everybody's pushing Plus it's Saturday night. Got more important things to do, like why is there only 8 people watching? Where I'm sat here drinking coffee. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Like I said, we've got another 10 minutes, so time to jump into the room, I would have thought. Hopefully, maybe, who knows. I like this replay, it's pretty nice. It's pretty good. Like Ruby. I think the Ruby's a great little tank. It's fantastic. What's going on here? Things are going down. Ah. Lovely little tank. It's fantastico. Why not do all that? So, we should be getting the room invite through as soon as this replay finishes, so we'll just drop out. It's a great little mastery, that. Do like that game, do like that tank. Let's jump out and see if we've got the invite. No, not yet. It'll be coming through very shortly, though. As I said, it's Turks against Serenity. Big game, this one. This is a big game. And, you know, like I said, Turks really haven't got anything to worry about. But Serenity potentially do. So, Serenity do need to pull out all the stops on this one. So just waiting for the room invite. Should come through any time now. I say that, but you never know, hey? There we go. So we'll jump in, and we're on Black Goldville. Yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Yes, I'm back. Hello. Hey, Samantha man, how you doing? So we'll just wait until it gets to the 3 minutes 30 and then we jump into the room as we normally do. Da 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 da. Bit slow today, yeah. These things do happen. It seems like everybody else is watching Kana and Vale. And you should be watching Vale. Go Vale. No, you should be watching Serenity against Turks. Let's jump in. I'm here. Serenity aren't here yet, but they will be. They've still got 3.5 minutes to go. We're on Black Goldville. We will have Serenity on the North Spawn and Turks on the South Spawn. They're just readying up. They have plenty of time. It's not like... oh, Peak of Thunder. Hello. It's not like they haven't got time, because they have. They've got plenty of it. So this is the quarterfinals of the group stage of Prove Your Skill number 7, the penultimate group stage, I hasten to add. There's only one more PYS after this. It's PYS number 8. So it's a big game for Serenity. They really, really do need to get through. They've got a lot of clans chasing behind them, as I said, and a lot of those clans are already into the quarterfinals. And to be perfectly honest with you, a lot of those clans also have easier routes in the quarterfinals than poor old Serenity. So if we see what we saw the other night from Serenity, if the Serenity team that turned up against Kana, BPS, etc., turn up again today, then they will give Turks a good run for their money. Turks, however, well, they are flying high. Like I said, they started off very positively. They were at one stage in 2nd place and aiming to get into 1st place, but they've dropped down into 3rd as Aqua manage their relentless march onwards. But there's all to play for. I mean, Turks, there's no danger really of them going out of the top 8 if they don't go through today. They're quite safe. But you just never, ever know. So, you know, you can't take anything for granted. Well, Turks were just here. They've just dropped out again. Serenity, however, have readied up. We have De Silva in a T22, Legon in an E5, Spitfires in a Kranwagen, Takon in a Vickers Light, the Phoenix in a Kranwagen, Platinum in an E5, and Tritoon in an E5. So, oh, somebody's just dropped out. Mantley is spectating, so I don't know. So, who was it? It was Triton who's just dropped out. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's spectating. So, I don't know who's coming in. Somebody will be coming in, and we'll keep an eye on that. Turks are still readying up. So far, we've only got Max Verstappen in a Kranwagen and Vitaly Bottas in a Kranwagen. Oh, George Russell readies up in an IS4, so we're still waiting. We are still waiting. Ghosty turns up in a Vickers Light. Lando is in a Mouse. We're just waiting on Lewis Hamilton and Nicky Lauda. Admantle has jumped in. He's in an E5 at the moment, but he's probably going to change. Nicky Lauda's in an E5. Lewis Hamilton is currently in a Sheridan, but I don't think he's going out in a Sheridan. Here comes Brockin. That's who they were waiting for. So Brockin comes in the IS4. Still waiting on Lewis Hamilton. I do not think he will be going out in a Sheridan, to be honest with you. But you never know. There's only 10 seconds to go, realistically. So come on, Lewis. You can do it. And he's in an E5. There you go. So Black Goldville, always an interesting map. Always an interesting map. We're kicking off here with Serenity versus Turks. Really important game, massively important for Serenity. They need to advance to be safe. And you can see that Turks are just getting more HP than Serenity. But it's not that much more. It's 1,200, well, 1,100. So, you know, Serenity aren't going to be overly phased by that. But this is a big game for them. Let's not discount this, and I can't keep saying it. It is a big game. But let's get up high into the back of the map and see where they are going. Well, already we have De Silva making his way towards the A-cap to get the spots, and Takinyet is also making his way to the middle area here in the Vickers. Ghost is also there in his Vickers trying to get those spots. De Silva is heading towards the A-cap trying to get those spots. Brockin, Spitfires, all there to help out. Vitaly Bottas is just sitting back in the Kranwagen along with Lando Norris in the Mouse. Max Verstappen, George Russell, Nicky Lauda and Lewis Hamilton all heading towards the cave area, but deciding not to advance any further. So going over to have a look at the way the teams are rotating here. Ghost is now completely got out of dodge, heading towards the C-cap. Takinyet has also got out of dodge, and he's also heading towards the C-cap. So we can have the Vickers just mirroring each other in this game at the moment. Ghosty and Takinyet, there you go, cancelling each other out. Takinyet gets the shot in though. Ghosty is not able to return the fire there. So already first blood will go to Serenity. The Mouse of Lando Norris is now coming in as well to the C-cap to help out Ghosty there in the Vickers. I'm keeping an eye out on what's happening. Takinyet is going to have to move out there. De Silva has come back round to help him though. Phoenix is just holding back. At the top of the map, we're going to leave that battle. At the top of the map, George Russell is looking to jump into A. They're getting good shots into Bracken there. That was Max Verstappen who gets another good shot in. George Russell able to get into the A-cap. That's a sneaky little cap. He's done well there. He's going to get the cap advantage for Turks. As you can see, hit points, well, they've whittled it down. Serenity. Turks have not got much of an advantage anymore. They've still got an advantage. Brockin is looking to potentially try and get into the B-cap, but he does have Vitaly Bottas there to keep him company. Now you can see Turks rotating completely back into their spawn and moving away from the A-cap. No point them being there anymore. Lando Norris in the Mouse is still overlooking the C-cap. De Silva is looking for it, and so is Takinyet. B-cap is being taken by Brockin. That's a great move. Has he gotten into a position where he can't be reset? Yes, he has. George Russell is coming down to try and help out, though. Vitaly Bottas is trying to get shots in, and he does, but he doesn't reset. He bounces. George Russell just gets there far too late. And Brockenyak gets away with that. De Silva now pushing on to Lando Norris over here in the mouse. But he can't really do much. He's just trying to get those bottom hit points. Brockenyak and George Russell toying with each other here at the B cap. Brockenyak just moving back. Phoenix in leg on trying to get shots into George Russell, and they do succeed. But Brockenyak is bled quite a lot there. Spitfires is coming in. He now gets focused by Vitaly Bottas, and he gets smacked around a bit, so he's going to have to move out. He's worried about Niki Lauda and Lewis Hamilton. Max Verstappen in the Crown Wagon coming around to help out Lando Norris there. Platinum comes in to help out Brockin with George Russell, but Valtteri Bottas is still there, and he's the one covering. George Russell gets smacked around a little bit. Now the C cap is being taken, and look at this. Serenity change their tanks. Phoenix, Ligonier, Spitfire, they're all making a move towards the C cap, stopping that reset, stopping that cap, sorry, getting that reset, trying to get shots into that mouse. George Russell is also about to go. There he goes before we could get there. Spitfire's taking him down. And now Niki Lauda and Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton is in a bit of trouble here, but so is Brockin. No, that's an ammo rack. Oh, that's a big ammo rack by there. Oh, dearie me. Poor down. Oh, Ghosty goes down as well. He does take out Brockin. But Ghosty goes down, and Serenity have got the advantage here. Moving back over, going to leave the E5 and Niki Lauda. Move over to the mouse of the mouse has gone down. Max Verstappen in the Crown Wagon. Vitaly goes down. So now we've got Max Verstappen and Niki Lauda. Last two standing. Serenity are going to turn this. Attacking yet. He's going to be able to put the last shot in, maybe, or is it going to be? No, De Silva goes down, but down goes the Crown Wagon. Niki Lauda, last man standing in the E5. It's not going to be there much longer. Let's get close and see if we can get the turret flying. Oh, attacking yet flying instead. And Serenity, wowzers. Good game. This is what we want to see from Serenity. If they want to progress, they need this. And they played particularly well there, really catching Turks on the back foot and putting a lot of pain onto them. Really good stuff by Serenity. You can't fault them. They are doing what they did the other day, outplaying their opponents. So we're going to swap those spawn points. This time Serenity on the south spawn, Turks on the north spawn. So looking at the way the teams are lining up, we have De Silva in an E5, Brockin in an E5, Legon in a Crown Wagon, Spitfires in a Crown Wagon, Takon in a Vickers, the Phoenix in an IS4, and Platinum in an E5. So 3 E5s, 2 Crown Wagons, an IS4 and a Vickers is the lineup for Serenity. Moving over to Turks. Well, we have Max Verstappen potentially in a Crown Wagon, Matt Ghosty in a Vickers Light, George Russell in an IS4, Lando Norris in a T22, Lewis Hamilton in an E5, Niki Lauda in an E5, and Vitaly Bottas in an IS4. And Max Verstappen is in the Crown Wagon. So this is a big game, and already Serenity have got 1 foot in today's semi-final. They need this. They need to progress today to keep making sure they have got their top 8 aspirations alive. If they were to go out today, it would make it a lot harder. It wouldn't be impossible to get back into the top 8, but with the fact that IMOR, Raid, BPS and Souls have got relatively easy groups, it would put pressure onto Serenity. The same as Vale. Vale have got an easy group. And all these clans are pushing Serenity, to be fair. So these are big games for Serenity to keep alive their top 8 aspirations. And so far, well, the playbook is going according to plan for them. They have not put a foot wrong yet. They have taken it and pushed it onto Turks and given Turks a hard time. Well, looking at their hit points, this time Serenity have more HP than Turks, but not much to write home about. Again, okay, let's get up high and see where they're going to go this time. Well, Takinyet is going to head for that middle area again. The rest of Serenity's, all the heavies basically, are heading for the C cap. Moving over, well, Turks are doing the same thing. apart from Ghosty and the Vickers, who's gone to the middle also. Oh, look at this. The heavies are being spotted as they cross, all of them. Every single one of the Turk heavies, so they now know exactly where they are. Serenity is here. It's going to be Brawley, Platinum, Brockin, De Silva, all in E5s, facing off against Lewis Hamilton, Nicky Lauda, Vitaly Bottas, Max Verstappen coming in, George Russell's going to come in, Ghost is they're all coming in. George Russell gets a smacking though as he comes round. Can Turks use the advantage they've got at the moment, because they do have a tank advantage? Platinum really getting smacked. George Russell coming in to try and help out with the smacking of Platinum. Oh no, Phoenix is the target now. Oh, De Silva pushes through to try and get Vitaly Bottas out of the game. Oh, he's left it on next to nothing. Vitaly Bottas is going to go down here, and Lewis Hamilton is also potentially going to go down. They're probably potentially going to lose 2 tanks. Down goes Lewis Hamilton. Vitaly Bottas is now looking worse for wear. George Russell is getting surrounded. Oh, there's that ammo rack. Oh, there goes another one. Tanks are going down. Lewis Hamilton gone. George Russell gone. Vitaly Bottas gone. Platinum gone. Brockin gone. De Silva is now being pushed by Lando Norris. Is De Silva going to go down? Yes, he is. Now Phoenix is being pushed by Nicky Lauda, but Max Verstappen is being wheeled down as well. He's got next to no hit points. Spitfire should finish him off, but no, he doesn't. Takanyet does. Lando Norris, Ghosty and Nicky Lauda 3 on 4, but the hit points are favouring Serenity here. Down goes Lando Norris. It's all over apart from the singing, I think, for Serenity. Turks are going down here. Serenity, well, they can't really lose it. Down goes Ghosty, Nicky Lauda, last man standing. He finally gets rid of Phoenix, but it's just too much too late. Spitfires is a one shot, but Takanyet isn't. And nor is Takanyet and the Vickers. He's going for Spitfires, quite rightly, but he can't do anything about it. It's all over for Turks. Serenity doing exactly what they needed to do, progressing into the semi-final today at the expense of Turks. It's not going to dent Turks' top 8 aspirations whatsoever. They're pretty safe up there in 3rd place. But that was a vitally, vitally important game for Serenity. Wow. Now, what can you say? I mean, that is just fantastic stuff. It really is. Bear with me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I just had to shout at somebody. Anyway, so have we got any more results? This is the thing. So probably not yet. No, let's play a replay before we get the results going. Aqua sent me one in the Renault R35, so may as well watch the Renault R35. How many people get to see a Renault R35 on stream, yeah? Oof. Not many. Wowzers. Wow. Why is everybody disliking Wild Ones Helper's stream? If those people, if anybody's on here, can you explain to me? You know, I mean, if if people understand why, there's no reason to go and dislike his stream, guys. It's not fair. I mean, he's got 72 dislikes against 65 likes. I mean, that's not right, is it? It's not. I mean, I've got one dislike, but that's because I've got a serial disliker. Yeah. I don't understand why he's got so many dislikes. So can you do me a favour, guys? I know there's not many of you watching my stream. There's only 19 of you. Can you do me a big favour? For those of you watching, can you just pop over to Wildman's house stream where he's streaming Veil? Just give him a thumbs up. Let's try and cancel these stupid dislikes if you don't mind. Thank you. I'd be very appreciative. Anyway, like I said, if you wouldn't mind, could you pop over and just, hey Capsule, how you doing? Could you pop over, please, and give us over and give him show him a bit of love, because he's obviously been a victim of some form of attack of some description, and he's got 72 down votes and 65 up votes. It seems a bit suspect. It's a bit suspect. So if you could do that for me, I'll be eternally grateful. Thank you very, very, very much. I know it's you don't normally hear streamers saying this, but it's a bit unfair. It is a bit unfair. If we can reverse that, 73 downvotes and 66 upvotes now. If we can reverse it and get it to more upvotes than downvotes, that would be very, very nice. Very nice. Oh, that's a great little game, Aqua Knight. Well done, man. Lovely, you got a mastery. Yay, baby. I haven't actually, I don't think I've mastered that tank ever. I don't think I've ever mastered that tank. And then again, I don't think I've played it after. Let's have a look. We should have some results come through. I'm pretty sure we have. So, chart-wise, here we go. Well, into the Group 1 in the semi-finals, we have Kraken S, Kana, and Souls. So, Kraken S are playing who, though? They're playing Kana, the proper Kana. So Souls will be playing Kana's other team. Moving down the groupings. Wow, Serenity are playing IMOR. That's a huge game. That is a huge game. IMOR trying to break into the top 8. They're just behind, whereas Serenity are trying to stay in the top 8. So that's a big game. That means Aqua against Chard, so that'll be an interesting game as well. Aqua with their relentless push onwards. So Vale should be playing... Oh, they're playing SYS. Well, that's an interesting one for them. SYS, not an easy game, but not difficult, which means APA are facing TFCZ. Down into Group 4, well, we have Loka against BPS. That's an interesting game. Again, BPS are looking to break into the top 8. Which means IMOR's second team will be playing Soul's other team. Carrying on down, well, so far we have Reckham. They all go out against Cross, which means Retty will go out with S4W. Continuing downwards, Group 6. Oh, we have Fu4. They are against Endgame, which means Vale's other team is against Raid. It's an important game for Raid that. Carrying on our move downwards. In Group 7, we have Monkey Gaming, IAPA's main team, against Quick. So, I don't know who Quick are, but they've got a decent win rate. So, which means Brev is against Hidden. And that is it. And we're due to kick off in about 14 minutes, give or take. So that's what we're looking at. So let's get more replays going here. Although I am running out of replays, to be fair. Actually, I told you all to go to Jack's stream, so you might as well watch him play a game, eh? This is him in a T28. And those of you who were on my stream earlier, well, unfortunately, you have seen this replay. Maybe because I'm running out. Yeah, I'm running out of replays.
Time to roll out.
Jack's, anyway, what I was about to say, Wild One's out there, is Jack, by the way, is slowly getting more upvotes than downvotes. He's on 68 against 73. So those of you who did go across, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Those of you who haven't gone across, please do. Okay, you guys.
Critical hit. They're hit. We've hit them hard.
And da 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 da. It's about views, guys, not likes. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm typing into his chat as well as my chat. Anyway, I'm going to pin that message because I really want people to pop over and give him a bit of love. So here goes Wild One's out. We're in this T28 proto.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Muppets will be Muppets, as I say. So I'm doing like 3 things at once here. I'm monitoring my stream, I'm looking at Jack's game, and I'm typing in Jack's stream as well. So what can I do, eh? Multitasking and failing at it miserably. But, yeah. See, I'm watching Jack's streams. I'm trying to get him more likes. So I'm commenting on the messages I'm seeing in Jack's stream, which is not what you guys. You haven't got a clue because you're not seeing the stream. I should drop out of it really. Which I will. There we go. I'll drop back out of it and drop into my stream. But he's got a lot more viewers than me, which is good. 19, my 12. Every 22, my 11. I've got 11 now. Hey Jory, how you doing, big fella? I guess we are doing well tonight as a clan, which is good. Good. It may be a bot Aqua night, but what you want about the R35 or what's going on with Jack's stream? I don't know. There is somebody that really doesn't like Wildwood Helper. There's somebody who doesn't like him because he gets a lot of downvotes for his streams. I mean, I always get a downvote for every video stream I ever do because I have a serial hater. You know, it's as simple as that. You know. So I'm always guaranteed 1 downvote. Doesn't bother me, to be honest with you. You know, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Oh, we've got about 8 minutes. That's a great little mastery there in a tricky tank. So I can't do another replay, unfortunately. But there we go. Beep 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 beep. Da, 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 da. So, you got a little, first in a little Leaderboard. Oh, the little Leaderboard, bless it. Oh, I can open a crate. Not a paid one, of course. One of these that gives me boosters. Boosters! So, semi-final time. So you can see, I mean, this is big stuff, guys. So Kana and Souls are both. Well, Kana is in the top 8, but they've got to try and stay there. Souls are in 8th. So that's a big game between those two. I mean, it doesn't matter. Both of them will turn up tomorrow, but that is a big game. That is a big game. Going down, Serenity, as I said, they're playing IMOR again. That is a big game. That is a big game. Moving down again, Vale against SYS. That's a big game for Vale. Vale need to turn that, and they'll probably face. I don't know if they'll face that TFCZ or APA. Carrying on down, I mean, BPS, another big game for them. They've got Loca. That is a big game for BPS. They're trying to break back into the top 8. And these are pretty much out of the top 8. And then Raid. I've got Vale, other team. So again, that's another important game, guys. So there's lots of important games going down. There are lots of important games going down. So we're just waiting now. I can't give you another replay because we'll be getting the invite through in about 30 odd seconds or so for this game, which is a big game for IMOR. Serenity are on fire at the moment, whereas IMOR have been up and down. Bless them. They've been playing well, and I have a soft spot for IMOR. I've rolled out with them myself in QTs, and they're a great bunch of people. But we're going out on Camp Stiller. Oh, horrible map. Camp Stiller. It's one of those. Yeah, it's always one of those. But we will see. We will see what is going down. So we'll drop in about 30 seconds into the room as we're getting ready here. IMOR, as I said, they are just outside of the top 8 at this moment in time. They are down in... Where are they? I can't remember now where they are. Oh, they're in 9th place. So this is a really important game for IMOR. It's important because they can't rely on what Kana and Souls are going to do. So let's jump into the room, and already we have IMOR on the north spawn, Serenity on the south spawn. IMOR have readied up. We have Blazy in the STB1. Oh, Alexandra. Yeah, I'm not going to say the full name, sorry. Alexandra in a Vickers Light, Dimebag in a Clanwagon, Innerman in a VK90, Mr. Timinator in an E5, Rudaway in an E5, and Elon's in a 268. Moving over to Serenity, well, they're still readying up, but they have got almost 3 minutes, so it's not like it's against them, is it? But so far we have De Silva in an STB1, Admantly in an E5, Brokin in an IS4, Legon in an E5, Spitfires in the IS4, Tacon in a Vickers Light, and the Phoenix in an E5. So, interesting. I mean, I said on Asia earlier when we had Camp Stille, it's normally 5 minutes of stagnation followed by 2 minutes of absolute mayhem. Although I have seen games, especially on the CIS server, where it's 2 minutes of immediate 2 minutes of mayhem, and then the game's over. So it all depends how they approach it. I mean, some clans like to be aggressive, but it's not the most dynamic maps for gameplay, to be honest. It can be pretty stagnant. Hence the reason why I call it Camp Stille. Oh, Memento's come in instead of Dimebag. That's an interesting call. Dimebag is now spectating. So, interesting call that. Interesting call. Memento is in a Crown Wagon. Is he going to change? Possibly. Possibly. Who knows? Nope, he's staying in the Crown Wagon. So we got just over a minute to go. So we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time indeed. Serenity, as I said, they'll be looking to put a lot of pressure onto IMOR. They may have they've saved their top 8 aspirations, but are they gonna put paid to IMOR's top 8 aspirations? That's the question we've got to ask. If IMOR turn over Serenity here, then IMOR do have a strong chance if Souls or Kana or even Vale lose of getting back into that top 8. It is so close in there. It is so close. And of course, if IMOR can win this and then go on to the final and win that, they have got a chance to overtake Serenity also. So there's a lot at stake. As I said, I mean, from 5 down to 12, it's undecided who is in the top 8. So anything can happen and anything will happen. That's what we're waiting for. And we'll find out in less than 10 seconds. There we go, look. So here we go on Camp Stille. Looking at the hit points, well, Serenity just topping it only by 500, it's not much. Hey, thank you, Blazy. Let's get up there and let's see where they're going. Oh, De Silva saying hi to everybody as well. So we have got Blazy in the STB1 heading towards the monastery area. It's not a castle, by the way. Elon's in the 268 is going to sit behind. Alexandra Matush has moved over to overlook the sea cap in the Vickers, and the rest of IMOR are all heading towards the castle area. where Blazy is leading that charge. De Silva is already there, and he's going to have support from Brockin, Phoenix, and Leganet in very, very, very short order. Mr. Timinator and Rudaway are just holding back in the E5s. In comes Innerman in the VK90. He's going to join up with the STB of Blazy. Mr. Timinator's coming around as well, mainly because Blazy has spotted Brockin and De Silva, so they kind of know where the heavies are now. And the attack on in the Vickers is over there. Alexandra is maybe able to spot up Takon. Rudaway is just looking here to make sure that the B cap doesn't get stolen. Immerman is just going to side scrape off this hill. He's also looking at the B cap, but he's got the A cap also covered. Phoenix is now joined up and replaced De Silva. So he's trying to push forward and try and get shots onto Blazy, but he can't. Brockin is just holding as well. Spitfires, Admantly, and Takon are still covering. De Silva's come back up in the STB. We didn't really move away. So here we go with the 5 minutes of stagnation. Then we're getting ready for the 2 minutes of absolute mayhem. So already we've had 2 minutes of stagnation, of just getting into position. And you're seeing here that all the teams are doing is just trying to get their positioning. And we won't see any movement for quite a while. They're pretty even Stevens. De Silva looking to rotate back into the spawn and see if he can get an advantage anywhere else. Can't really. I mean, Alexandra is right up on the hill there. Oh, and slipping down the hill. So, was not part of the plan. Legionnette is just blind firing over to the hill there. Blaze is still getting the spots up, but only onto Phoenix this time. The IS-4 of Brockin is just sat here. He can't really do much. He's got no shots. He's waiting for somebody to drop into A. Mr. Timinator is tempted, but they've both been spotted. Timinator tries to get a shot across. Doesn't work. De Silva now just moving right to the back of the map. Admantly hasn't left the spawn. I think he's AFK. No, he's not AFK. He is just holding fire. As you can see, nobody's got an advantage. Blazy, however, has been smacked. But so is De Silva and so is Takinyet. So here we go. We're coming down to the 4 minute mark, just over the 4 minute mark, sorry. So another 2 minutes before it all goes craziness. You know, we're going to back crap crazy on this map. And that's what we're waiting for. Again, Timinator bouncing off Brockin yet. Just waiting to see who's going to make what move and where. Anyone here just holding back. He tries to get one into Brockin as well. Doesn't work. De Silva tries to get one into Innerman. Doesn't work. Timinator popping around the corner again, see if he can get shots onto anybody. No, he can't. So it's pretty much of a standoff. I'm trying to see who's going to make what move and where. And at the moment, it seems that Serenity are in the position to make a move, but they've got to be mindful of that 268. Elon's is sat there nicely on the back of the hill, just waiting for them to rush over. Rudaway is also waiting for the B cap. Serenity have 3, potentially 4 tanks that could rush A against 2, but there's not really 2 because there's Innerman and there's Memento and there's Elon's overlooking. And they've got Spitfires in a Mantley that could possibly push onto the B cap again, the 268, and the Crown Dragon are overlooking along with Rudaway in the E5. Now we're down to 2 minutes 20 seconds. So the prediction so far, 5 minutes of doing nothing and 2 minutes of crazy batshit stuff is almost coming to fruition. Where is the push going to be? Who's going to push and where? Serenity are really mindful not. Elon's gets one into Phoenix there. So it's a difficult one. And this is the problem with Camp Stiller. Now we're down to the dying minute and a half of the game. Brockin is bugged out. He has bugged out. Phoenix is moving out as well. They're going to stack up onto the C cap. They are going to stack up on a different cap. Mr. Timinator is not going to be able to spot anything. He can probably drop into the A cap and get the advantage. De Silva is dropped, leaving Legon yet the only man there. Phoenix has got his back covered though. But where are they going to push? Is it going to be B or is it going to be C? Well, we've only got tack on here at C. We're now into the final minute of the game. IMOR have taken some great positioning, to be honest with you. They've got all the angles covered. And Serenity know that, which is why you're not seeing many pushes. Mr. Timinator has moved along. Nobody has taken any caps here. De Silva is moving. He's now been spotted by Alexandra. Attacking yet is missing. Oh, see, that's why they're there. Now the B cap is being pushed. But boy, do they get wrecked as they try and drop in. Rudaway gets wrecked as well, but they are going to get the advantage. And this is a blow for IMOR. There's only 25 seconds left. They need to do something. Now Mr. Timinator is being pushed. Oh, it's going to go down to the wire, and it's going to go to Serenity on cap points, because that's how it works. That is how it works. So Serenity will win this one. There's 2 seconds left. Well, like I said, it was a bit different than what... but De Silva went down, so I don't know. Yeah. Looks like Serenity wins that one. So there you go. Yep, Serenity win because they got a cap. Yeah, I did say 5 minutes followed by 2 minutes, and it was actually 6 minutes followed by 1 minute. So we're going back out into Camp Stiller. This time we have IMOR on the south spawn, Serenity on the north spawn. Serenity readying up pretty quickly, apart from at Mantley. So we have De Silva in a T22, at Mantley in an E5 potentially, Brocken in an IS4, Legon in a 268, Spitfires in a Kranwagen, Takon in a Vickers Light, and the Phoenix in an E5. Moving over to IMOR, who are done by there, to be fair. Blazy in an STB, Alexandra in a Vickers, Innerman in an IS4, Memento in a Kranwagen, Mr. Timinator in an E5, Rudaway in an E5, and Elons in a Kranwagen. So, are they going to be able to turn it around? Are they going to turn it around? Yeah, I've got 2 dislikes now. Yeah, baby. Loving it. It's like McDonald's. Do, 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 do. I'm loving it. Anyway. So, IMOR, a little bit hard done by there, to be fair. Got to feel sorry for them, but well played, Serenity. They did what they needed to do. But like I said, not the most dynamic of maps, let's be honest. It's not the funnest map. It's not. Anyway, hit points are now favouring IMOR. So let's see if let's get up to the back. Let's see where they're all going. Well, with the exception of Blazy, who's heading towards the Castilla area again. And he's going to be joined by Elons and Timinator. The rest of them, Innerman is heading towards the ramps by looks in it. Phoenix of Serenity in the E5 is going to be overlooking the C cap. We've already got Takon De Silva in the Vickers and T22 respectively heading towards the A cap. Platinum, Brocken, Spitfires and Legon is going to be overlooking as well. Now Blazy is there, Timinator's coming in, the A cap is being taken, but Takenet does get smacked. No, it's De Silva who gets smacked. Mr. Timinator's now turned up, and he takes on Takon as well. No, that was Blazy again. So they have been bled, but they have got the all-important cap. However, Alexandra is dropped into the C cap. That's bold. Very bold if they can take the C cap. Innerman getting a big pounding there. As he tries to take the B cap, Brocken is there. Brocken puts another one in. Alexandra does get the C cap and will be able to pull out of there. Innerman just desperately trying to get the B cap. De Silva is trying to put shots across as well. Innerman is getting bled out here by Brocken. You can see Brocken is just able to see the bottom plate of Innerman. And that is what he's aiming for. Resets the cap again to Innerman's expense. Innerman is in trouble. Chances are he's not going to be able to cap. Brocken is going to pump back around again and put another one in. Innerman may be able to get the cap this time. Yes, he does. So, now the advantage will go to IMOR. Slowly. But, whilst Brocken has been bled, Innerman has also been bled. Elons is now covering, same as Memento, trying to get shots into Brocken. Elon's just looking to see if he can get, but Brocken is just behind. Moving over here, well, at the moment, Rudaway is in a good position. He can't be pushed. Legagnet is pretty out of it at the moment. He can't put shots onto Timinator. Oh, but that was a good shot. I think that came from Phoenix over the other side of the map there. I mean, Phoenix is right over there at the back, where the TDs would normally be in a random game, putting shots into Mr. Timinator. Mr. Timinator finally gets one to connect onto Phoenix, though. Brocken again gets another smack. Innerman is trying desperately to get out of the position he is in without having Brocken smack him anymore. Brocken has been tracked. That's an important track. Can they finish? Can they put some more shots into him? Maybe finish him off? Well, we don't know. Spitfire's De Silva here trying to push onto Timinator and Rudaway, but not having none of it. Phoenix, however, is making a move. Phoenix is out in the open. Phoenix is trying to get shots into Innerman, because Innerman is desperately trying to get out of there. He's now reverse side scraping, and that's a great shot in. Innerman is really in danger. Innerman has got to do something to get into safety, because at the moment IMOR have the advantage. They have the hit point advantage and they have the cap advantage. Phoenix gets a smack. Memento, though, is being... Oh, Brocken is now looking to push into the B cap area, knowing that Innerman is... Well, is he... Yeah, he's potentially a one-shot. Oh, great shot by Memento into attack on there. Now, here comes the push. Platinum pushing down. Savino coming in. Spitfire's coming in as well. Trying to push onto Timinator and get Innerman out of the game. Down goes Innerman. That is not helping. Oh, Timinator pushes De Silva down and takes him out. That gives the advantage back to IMOR. Spitfires could go down here to Rudaway. Down he goes. IMOR are tantalizingly close. Tantalizingly close. Phoenix also is gone. Well, they're so close. If they can get Brocken out, then they win it and take it to a decider. Brocken has put himself in a good position. Platinum coming around to take on Elons. Rudaway should be able to put it in. And it's all over. Rudaway with the final kill there. Wowzers. Your keys are at the locksmith's. So you keep telling me that. You know, I found a website. I found a guy on YouTube called The Lock Picking Lawyer. You want to know where your keys are? Go and have a look at the lock-picking lawyer. Great stuff from IMOR there. Really fantastic game. Again, 5 to 6 minutes of absolute stagnation and 1 to 2 minutes of batshit craziness. That's what you get on Camp Stiller. Now we're going to move to Port Bay. This is the decider, all to play for. IMOR will be happy with that. They really will be happy with that. They played that game particularly well, held their nerve, and boy, were they really playing well there. So we will have IMOR on the south spawn, Serenity on the north spawn here on Port Bay. Wowzers. So just waiting for them to ready up. And see who's going to ready first. Could be either way. 50-50 is going to be IMOR. Although Elons may put a spanner in that works. No, it's IMOR. So we have Blazy in a T62A, Alexandra in a Kranwagen, Innerman in the IS4, Memento in an E5, Mr. Timinator in a T62, Rudaway in an E5, and Elons in a Kranwagen. Now we're just waiting on Serenity. There we go. De Silva in a 113, Brockin in an IS4, Legon in a 268, Spitfires in a Mouse, Tacon in a T22, the Phoenix in a 215B, and Platinum in an E5. That's what we need. I expected this in this game because both teams really want to. I mean, Serenity want to stay in the top 8 and IMOR want to get back into it. So you see there, IMOR, even with the mouse of Serenity, are topping those hit points. Only slightly though, slightly still more. To be fair, so let's have a look. I'm expecting. Oh, that was quick. I'm expecting Blazy and Timinator to get over the creek, overlooking sea, and I'm expecting Takinyet to come over this way as well. So that's where we're heading ourselves. Memento Mori and Rudaway are also coming this way to the sea cap. Takinyet is there. Object 268 of Legon is Vleganyet is just holding back, and we have Blazy and Timinator here getting over to the far side as expected. I'm going to leave those. Rudaway is coming in. He's probably going to try and cap, hoping that the 268 doesn't smack it. Oh, but he does. However, the 268 is now known. So the A cap has already been taken by Brockin. So Rudaway now jumps into the C cap. Innerman in the IS4 is taking on Spitfires here in the Mouse, just preventing him from taking B. Brockin in Platinum have already taken the A cap, so cap advantage has gone to Serenity. However, Blaze is well forward. To be fair, it will now have the high ground, but can they do anything with it? Brockin there, who was the bane of Innerman in the last game. Is he going to be the bane of Innerman in this game as well? Who knows? I'm just trying to see now what... I mean, Platinum is just hiding behind the coal over there. Brockin is hiding behind the tanks here. We've got Elons and Alexandra in the Cran Wagons just holding back, and it's trying to work out who's going to move where. Oh, that's a big shot to Root. Oh, another big shot to Rudaway. Rudaway is really getting smacked. Really getting smacked. Bless him. He stuck his nose up there and got smacked by almost everybody, which was not what he wanted or expected. So Rudaway's got to be careful here. So is Memento, really. Innerman, well, he really can't drop into the V-cap because the IS4 and the Mouse is covering it. So you can see here that Blazy, Mr. Timinator, Elons and Alexandra have all moved round to this side of the map, potentially to make a push onto A, but we don't know at this moment. Let's see what Mr. Timinator's doing. Well, he's trying to get the spots, and there you go. Brockin has been spotted, so is Innerman, though. So at the moment, points are in favour of Serenity, but only just. Innerman is trying to get out of there. He realises it's a bit hot. Memento Rudaway. Rudaway is going to be pushed. He's got to be careful. Takinyet is looking for him. But Rudaway is in a good position here. He can drop down and get back to safety pretty quickly and pretty easily. I'm trying to see where IMOR are going to make this move, because they've got to make a move at some stage, and it's where are they going to make it? They are basically a tank and a half away. Blazy is pushing towards, but he finds Takinyet. Doesn't spot De Silva. Timinator's going to join. Innerman's going to join. IMOR on the back foot a little bit here. Eaglons and Alexander in the Cran Wagons just holding, waiting to see if anything pops at B. Now the Mouse there, Spitfires, is potentially going to make a move on B. Potentially, but not yet. Now Timinator and Blazy are coming back round. Oh, Spitfires puts a blind shot in, tries to get Elons, doesn't get it. Oh, you know the lock-picking lawyer Abaft. There you go, look. I only found him the other day. So the T-62s of Timinator and Blazy are looking to steal the A-cap here. Brockin is there, and so is Platinum, however. Innerman is pushing as well. Cranwagons are pushing. It's a triple push. Basically, trying to put trying to make Serenity make a move. B and A are going down. Spitfires. Oh, the T-62s, Timinator and Blazy. I mean, they try and take it. They've brought some of the points back, but they are losing hit points rapidly. And that's not what they wanted. B-Cap will be taken, but look at this. I mean, there's just guns all over the place. Spitfires, Mr. Timinator goes down. That puts the advantage with Serenity. No, it doesn't. IMOR gets the mouse out the game. What's going on with Inman and De Silva? That's the main thing. I mean, De Silva does have a lot better DPM, but I'm going to leave that because they're going to be ages. Moving back down here, Memento Mori is in deep trouble. Deep trouble. Look at the points. They're almost even Stevens, but Memento Mori is going to go down here. Unless he can bounce. Oh, we get back over here. Oh, Mr. Timinator Rudaway's gone down as well. They need to get tanks out the game. Livignette is almost gone. He's losing hit points rapidly. But it's all over. Serenity win it on the points. And they will go through to the final. Excellent stuff by IMOR. Really good stuff, actually. I mean, this was more clever thinking on both sides of the fence, to be fair. It wasn't just one-sided. Both were trying to play a chess game, and Serenity just getting it. Great stuff from both clans. So Serenity will now enforce themselves into the top 8. So, well, reinforce themselves in the top 8. Whereas IMOR, well, they'll drop down into the third place playoff. It's not all doom and gloom for them, because there's a lot of other results out there, and let's see how those results have stacked up. Because oh, Kana and Kana. So Souls went down. Could be bad news for Souls. They could be coming out of the top 8. Don't know. They should beat Kraken S. But Kana and Kana in the final. That's always an interesting one. Group 2, well, Aqua are there, and they are playing Serenity, so we have got Aqua and Serenity next, and IMOR and Churd for third place. Carrying on down the groups, it's APA against Vale. Which team is this? This is their second team. So it's APA's second team against Vale's first team with SYS and TFCZ. So that should cement Vale in the top 8. Carrying on down. We have IMOR against BPS. So BPS against IMOR. Now, this is the thing, because IMOR have two teams, and the cups you get is on the performance of the better of your teams. Okay? So, IMOR's second team have made it to the finals. So, their cups will be counted more than IMOR's first team. So it's not all doom and gloom for IMOR. BPS, however, are trying to break in. Loka, well, I think their top 8 chances are now gone. Moving down to Group 5, well, Reckham, Retty, Cross and S4W, well, none of them were really trying to get into the top 8. Group 6 is a biggie. Where are Raid? Raid are down into third place, being beaten by Vale. So, again, that's a biggie. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be playing Endgame. They are. So, Raid will be playing Fufor. And this is how an APA Monkey Gaming is playing Hidden. So, it's probably no change at the top today. There is probably no change at the top. The top 8 will probably stay as is for the rest of today. Now, I can't show you a replay because we're about to go out. So, Vale are through. Both their teams are through to the final. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I know. I keep saying it. Oh, there's only 42 dislikes now. Dislikes went down. There you go, look. Look, picking lawyer, he's great at Baft. I'm telling you. I only found him the other day. And it's when he goes, It's me, the lock-picking lawyer. It's like, wow. Then he picks locks. Ironically, he doesn't do anything legal, just picks locks. Anyway, Aqua against Serenity. Well, a big game. Aqua don't really need to do anything. They're already at the top, and it's not really going to hurt their chances into the top 8. Serenity is not going to hurt them now either. They're pretty much pretty safe in the top 8 for this PYS. Well, for today, I mean, there's another 2,000 cups that's up for grabs for tomorrow, so a lot matters on what happens tomorrow. So, but with certain teams going into the final, mainly Kana, Serenity, and Vale, they're all in finals, so they're all pretty safe. Souls are the ones at risk. So BPS are in the final, so BPS will be looking to leapfrog Souls, basically. That's what they'll be looking to do. Looking for that leapfrog. Because there is not much cups between them. BPS are on 33,145, whereas Souls are on 33,671. I don't think Souls are safe. We've got the invite. I don't think they're safe. We're going out on Mayan Ruins. So it's going to be an interesting one. This is Aqua against Serenity. Boom! That's what I say. Oh, loads of people talking. Well, we'll wait until we jump into the room. We won't jump in just yet. In fact, I'll open another container. Everyone, not a paid one. And it's boosters. Oi, 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 oi. Thank you for the boosters. Right, time to jump into the room. Here we go. We're on Mayan Ruins. We will have Serenity on the north spawn, Aqua on the south spawn. We've still got 3 minutes to go, so... Da, da, da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da. So there we have it. So looking at the teams, while Aqua voted up first, we got Zerject Supreme in the E5, Coffee on the Ground in an E5, Ernest in an E5, General in a T22. Okay, forget it. We'll wait, because Ernest has just been booted to the spectators bench, and the original FJEC Supreme has been rotated in, and he won't be going out in a BT2. Let's be honest about it. It ain't going to happen, is it? So, looking at Aqua again, we've read it up. We have Zerd in an E5, FJEC Supreme in a T22, General in a T22, Havana Grozny in a Kranwagen, Marek in a Kranwagen, Edgar in an IS4, and Kuma from the north in an E5. Still waiting for Serenity, but it was only Legon he was waiting for. So we have De Silva in an E5, Admantley in an E5, Brokin in an IS4, Legon in a 268, potentially, Spitfires in a Mouse, Tacon in a Vickers Light, and a Phoenix in an E100. Legon has jumped into an E5. Spitfires may not be in the Mouse, so we'll wait and see. We've still got a minute and a half. No, they're still changing. In fact, they're all changing, apart from Aqua's meta as it is. They're not moving. So now we have Admantley in a Kranwagen, potentially. Legonin in a Kranwagen, Spitfires in an E5, and Brokin in an E5. Tacon in a T22. So Mouse is being dropped in favour of... Oh no, they're all changing again. I swear they do it on purpose. I'll just wait. In a minute they start dropping in and out, because they do that. So, maybe this time. De Silva, E5. Admantly, E5. Brockin, E5. Legon, Kranwagen. Spitfires, Kranwagen. The only ones who didn't change is Takon and Phoenix, who are still in the T22 and the E100. So there we go. We will see what we will see. We've got about 40 odd seconds to go before we kick off in this final of Aqua versus Serenity. And there goes Takon doing what Takon does best, which is playing with me. He does my head in bang. Stand still! Aqua have been pretty hot recently. Let's not beat around the bush. Serenity are firing up. To be fair, I mean they've had some good games recently, but Aqua are just relentlessly winning at the moment. I know I saw that vengeance. Yay! 2 failed teams, man. So here we go. Serenity versus Aqua. It's going to be a toughie. Takon is heading towards the C cap, but so is General. And so is FJX Supreme. General's going up the other way, so is Takon actually. FJX Supreme may have free real estate here. Although I can see the E5s of Mantley and De Silva coming in. Moving over, we've got Kuma from the north. He's trying to take some good positioning here in the middle of the areas. Where the rest of the team, we've got Marek, Ivan, Grozny, Zerd and Edgar just holding back slightly. As you can see, the E5s are now coming. FJX Supreme is getting out there. Oh, that's a good shot into General. Made him think about it. Admantly has been smacked there. I think he was smacked by FJX. That's another good shot by Takon. This time into FJX. C-Cap will therefore be taken and Serenity will get the advantage. Now Kuma is, well, Kuma's trying to get shots into Phoenix, but Edgar is going to push on him. Let's get over there and see what Edgar's going to do, because he's going to come round the back of Phoenix and puts a good shot in. Phoenix has no choice but to drop down. Kuma tries to get a shot in, but it doesn't work. Moving back over here. So at the moment, FJX, General, Edgar just gets smacked by the E100 of Phoenix. Zerd is now coming in to help out. Edgar gets smacked again, this time by Spitfires. Phoenix gets a bit of a smacking from Zerd. But Zerd, I don't know where that came from. So are they going to be pushing onto Phoenix? 3 against 1. I'm going to leave that battle and get back over to the middle because they are pushing over here onto Ivana Grozny. General and FJX Supreme are trying to come in. Ivana Grozny goes down. Serenity have taken down Ivana Grozny. Now, De Silva is a one-shot, so a great shot. De Silva goes down. FJX Supreme, however, is in a little bit of lost most of his hit points, and so is General. And FJX Supreme is in trouble here. Takanyet comes around to try and give him a lot of pain, and he's giving a lot of pain. General is about to go down as well. So they could lose FJX and General here. Down goes General, down goes FJX. It's 3 against a lot. Brockinyet is going to go down. There goes Brocky. Leganyet and Spitfires here. Down goes Kuma. Zerd and Marek are the last 2 standing. Can Zerd do anything here? Or I think Serenity have got this. They've got the caps. They've got the guns. They've got the hit points. Leganyet is probably going to go down here. Down comes Takon to help out though. Zerd may be able to put 1 more in. Oh, he does, but he leaves him on next to no. Down goes Legon. However, look at the points. It's too much to ask, I think, for Aqua. I don't think they're going to be able to change this. It's 3 against 2. Zerd is just getting whittled down. Marek comes in to try and help out, but Zerd goes down. Marek is going to go down here. Nothing Marek can do about it. He's in a Kranwagen. He can probably get a couple of shots into Admantley, and that's all he's going to be able to do. And it's all over. Oh, Marek has been pushed against the rails as well. Boom, there he goes. Serenity, 1-0. Wowzers. Wowzers. Well, can't say much more than that. Serenity outplaying their opponents again. They do this a lot. So now we're going to be changing those spawn points. This time Aqua on the north spawn, Serenity on the south spawn. Just waiting for the teams to ready up. So the teams are now ready. We have in Serenity side to Silver in an E5, Brokin in an IS4, Legonin in an E5, Spitfires in a Mouse, Takon in a T22, the Phoenix in an E100, and Platinum in an E5. Moving over to Aqua, we have Zerd in a Kranwagen, FJX Supreme in a T22, General in a T22, Ivana Grozny in a Kranwagen, Marek in a Kranwagen, Edgar in an E5, and Kuma in an E5. Now, even if Aqua were to lose, it's not going to have any real effect on them. They may change places with Endgame from first to second, but it's really not going to have any effect on their top 8 aspirations. What it does do, however, if they lose, is cement Serenity's top 8 aspirations. And that's the important thing for Serenity. So we will find out. I mean, Serenity have played well today. They have played well. IMOR gave them a bit of a blip, and they, they were pretty lucky in the first game on Camp Stiller against IMOR, and they were pretty lucky against IMOR. I think IMOR gave them a good going over. So it showed that they're not invincible. Anyway, let's get up high to the back. You can see this time Serenity en masse. Nobody's going to see. They're all going to the AB route. Moving over, well, we have FJX and General doing the same thing. They're heading to C this time. General going up on the ramp, FJX going into the C cap. But Serenity staying as a wolf pack. Edgar and Kuma and the E5s going to the middle area again, which means Marek, Zerd, and Ivana Grozny are going. Oh, leg off. Oh, that must have been anything other than an ammo rack. Poor old Legon. He goes down. That's a blow. That must have been an ammo rack. So already now they have now got a tank down. That's that straightforward. Brokin has jumped in. Zerd is pushing onto Spitfire. So is Ivana Grozny. So is Marek. Spitfires is being absolutely trounced here. Down he goes. Serenity now completely on the back foot. 2 tanks down. Brokin is going to be feeling the pain. Zerd is coming in from behind. Kuma is from the front. And now comes Edgar as well. And Marek. Poor old Brokin. He's just going to be mullered in that B cap. And he's about to go. There he goes. Zerd will go down, maybe. If Platinum can get a shot on. No, De Silva gets the shot on. No, yes, he does. But they've already lost 3 tanks. Phoenix goes down. Boom. Oh, Aqua just turning up the heat here. Platinum is being pushed by Marek and Kuma. De Silva is being pushed by Edgar and FJX Supreme. It's just Ivana Grozny is taking on Takon there. It's pretty much all over here. Down goes Kuma, however, but Platinum is a one-shot. He's going to go down. General rams him for effect. De Silva is going to go down. Takon goes down as the last man standing. Convincing win by Aqua, taking it to the decider. Like I said, I mean, Aqua can do this, and they do this. They are fantastic when they're firing on full cylinders like that. You know, and Serenity have been playing really well, but in that game, I do feel sorry for Legan. I think he was ammo racked. I'm not sure, but it looked like an ammo rack. Anyway, we're now on to New Bay with Serenity on the south spawn, Aqua on the north spawn. That's the thing with the old E5. I mean, it does get ammo racked quite a bit. And I've just seen that Vale. Woohoo! I've just turned over APA in the first game. Woohoo! So we're on for a win there. Go Vale! So looking at the teams, we have Serenity rated up in De Silva in an E5, Brockin in an E5, Legon in an E5, Spitfires in a Mouse, Tacon in a T22, Phoenix in an E100, and Platinum in an E5. Moving over to Aqua, we have Zerd in a VK90, FJX Supreme in a T22, General in a Kranwagen, Varna Grozny in an AMX-50B, Marit in a 50B, Edgar in a Kranwagen, and Kuma in an E5. So that's what we're looking at. Oof, it's all good fun. The 10, 15 seconds to go. Yeah, 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go before we churn out there. And we're off. Yeah, man. So. Serenity topping the hit points here, but it seemed like Aqua after the last game got a bit between their teeth a little bit. I think they're going to give Serenity an easy run. So anyway, let's get a pie into the back. See where they're going to go. And we have Phoenix in the E100. It looks like Serenity are heading completely en masse as a wolf pack to the park area. That's what they look like they're doing. Zerd in the VK90 is heading towards the B cap. And the rest of the team are heading towards the ramps. In fact, Zerd is the only one who's not going to the ramps. Zerd is being spotted. Zerd is isolated here. And they can push onto Zerd. And they are. Silver, Brockin and Platinum all pushing onto Zerd. Zerd is in trouble. Zerd is in serious trouble, dude. Zerd is in a lot of trouble. He's about to go down, actually. He's a one-shot. Are they going to be able to get Zerd out of the game? Yeah. So the advantage goes to Serenity. They've got the cap advantage, and they've got the gun advantage, and they've got the HP advantage. Spitfires in the Mouse and Phoenix in the E100, though, are being pressed. Kuma is trying to push onto the E100. FJX Supreme is trying to push onto Phoenix. Kuma now comes in to help with Phoenix. But Spitfires takes down FJX Supreme. Kuma, can he finish off Phoenix? No, he can't. And he's got a Mouse behind him. He just puts a big roll into his backside. This is not good for Aqua. They've lost FJX Supreme. They've lost ZJX Supreme. Kuma is now going to go down. Kuma goes. General's next. Serenity is going to turn this. Down goes General. Ivana Grozny. Oh, there goes De Silva. But Legon is looking against two AMX-50Bs and Edgar in... these are the last three standing. It's 3 against 6. So they are outnumbered. And some of them are on their long reloads. Down goes Ivana Grozny. Marek is going to go down next because he's only got 2 shots and he's facing off against Spitfires. Serenity have got this points-wise. It doesn't really matter. Down is going to go Edgar first. No, it was. Yep, they went together. Serenity win today. Big win for Serenity. That really helps their cause in the top 8. Really good stuff by Serenity. Great stuff there. turning over Aqua. Doesn't really matter to Aqua. They're not going to change their position too much. Maybe drop down from first to second. But aside from that, it's not really going to do anything for them. So fantastic stuff there from Serenity. Dropping a few games, but overall winning the matches. That's the main thing. You can lose the battle, you can win the war. So, how are we doing? Well, let's have a look. See what's going down. So in Group 1 we had Kana against Kana. I think Kana are going to win. Kana won. Kana beat Kana. So that's a shocker. Kraken S against Souls. Who won? Souls won. That helps their chances in staying in the top 8. Moving down, well, we just saw Serenity beating Aqua. Did IMOR turn over Churd? That's the thing. Yes, they did, so that does help IMOR. Moving down even further. Now, Vale against APA. Vale wins. That cements Vale in the top 8. Great stuff, boys. Carrying on down. And down we go. IMOR against BPS. BPS were looking to get into that... oh, and BPS. Oh, that's an interesting one. This means the top 8 is... Oh, wow. Wow. Wow is what I can say. I think the big losers today have been Raid. Endgame against Vale. Who won that? Well, it was Endgame. That's hardly surprising. So, Raid have been... Did Raid beat Fufor? They should have done. Yes, they did. So... And then moving down to Group 7, we have Monkey Gaming against Hidden. APA's main team should have turned over Hidden, I would have thought. And they did. So, I don't think there's going to be much change to the top 8, to be perfectly honest with you. Hey, this is 8, my... Sorry, no. Oh, Aqua. Sorry, Aqua Knight. Get you now. So, wowzers. Oh, Alpha Polak. You got double tracked an ammo. It was an ammo rack, was it? I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was an ammo rack. Seemed to be a few ammo racks there. Unfortunately. It did seem that way. But that's it for today. It's been fantastic moving through. I mean, as you can see, Vale have won, which is fantastic. And obviously Kana won. They beat Kana. Kana beat Kana. What a shocker. And, well, you saw what happened here. It was great stuff. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I thought Kuma got... Did you? Just looking, gaining it. Boom, boom. Trying to see who's getting ammo rack. There were quite a few ammo racks out there today, to be honest with you, which was interesting. It was great games. I mean, you can't fault it. It was fantastic games there. Serenity really played well, and you know, I loved every minute of that. So congratulations to Serenity. As I said, I don't think it's going to change the top 8 much, but you know, tomorrow is going to be an interesting one, because that's what it's all about. It's all about getting those extra cups tomorrow. So